Welcome everyone to Tarot Check with Om, and we're gonna do love, relationships, and connections reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Please make note that these videos are gonna be general energies for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. So, if at all you don't resonate, just go back and check your natal chart if you have sun, moon, or rising as your Sagittarius. You may find more relevance on this video, but if at all you feel the need, go and check out your natal chart and see the other sign readings based on your natal charts. Okay, so this is a general reading about love scenario for Sagittarius for the first 2 weeks of February, and we're gonna divide the video in two parts. The first one is where we are going to address the love and relationship scenario for people who are already in a relationship or a connection equation, and the second part is going to be where we're going to talk about people who are seeking new love or relationship. Okay. I've already done an overall all signs relationship check video where we're talking about the energies around love and relationships for all signs, so you might want to go and check that out as well. There could be some message in that. The overall reading was very positive for the month of February, but for the first 2 weeks of February, this is going to be the video, and we're going to start by looking at the bottom of the deck to see what is the overall energy for Sagittarius for the first 2 weeks of February. Here's the card: the High Priestess reversed. The High Priestess doesn't show up often in my readings because it's a very important card for me, so it shows up only when it needs to be seen and when there is a message. Upright, it shows someone who's like really attuned to their higher self, their spiritual connections, their chakras being activated and all that stuff. You might want to resonate with that, but it's someone who's got the centered energy, very, very woke. In reverse, it shows a little bit of disconnection from the self when it comes to love scenario. So it could be that Sagittarius, you guys are focusing on different aspects of your life, and relationships have taken a step on the side, or the step back. But let's see what the overall energy for Sagittarius is when it comes to love and relationships for people who are already in a relationship scenario or a marriage. And this is the card that is gonna tell us that. Eight of Cups. Okay, I love this card. It's a card of a little bit of disappointment with something that's not working your way, but you're moving towards better things in life. You're moving towards better relationships. You're moving towards something better, or improving your relationship with yourself, because the High Priestess showed up in reverse. Let's look at how the person that you're associated with chooses to feel the energy and showcase it to you through their actions, words, or communications, or the behaviors that they have towards you. Tower. I was just thinking of the Tower. Why is it showing up in so many readings? They're clearly not happy with this energy that is going on in the relationship right now. It could be you that's walking away towards something better. It could be that they feel that you're doing so, or they could be deciding to do this because they're experiencing a Tower right now and they're kind of feeling low. Again, we've seen this in a lot of readings, and I think I mentioned it at the start of the video that a little bit of energy from the month of January is still spreading and spilling over in the first couple of weeks of February. That could be a reason that the Tower is showing up. It could be also that the relationship needs to go into a total reconstruction and transformation, or the person needs to reevaluate the way they see the relationship and the equation, and consequently go through a transformation for the relationship to come into a better shape and form. Let's see what is this person's innermost feelings in their heart center is about the relationship. They may not know about this thing themselves that is cooking inside of them, but they soon will be pushed into believing and seeing this side of them, which is actually their truest self. King of Pentacles. It is showing the person or you. The roles can be reversed. Please take it as it resonates. Feel free to exchange and reverse the roles. That could be you or the person who deep inside is very centered and stable and knows what they want. but in the 3D, in terms of the worldly activities and things happening around with the behaviors of you or others around you, or the person, if you're taking a look at it from your perspective, things don't look very bright to them, but they deep down inside know what they have to do. Or this could be you. You know deep down inside what you got to do. Let's see what are the hidden energies when it comes to the connection. This could be something that you're not aware of, or that's gonna come to light in the days to come. Seven of Pentacles. You or the person needs to be aware that wherever you put your energies, that thing is gonna grow. So if you're putting your energies in a destructive behavior, that's gonna grow. If you are putting your energies in disappointment, it's going to grow. If you're putting your energies in walking towards something better, it's going to grow. If you're putting your energies in your soul, in your heart center, where you deep down inside know what you got to do, that is going to grow. And that is something that you guys, both of you, are still not aware of, but it's going to come to light soon. Let's see what the potential outcome of this entire relationship situation is. It's just that the Sagittarius cards are coming out so straight upright and so straight and when I say upright, don't mean like the literal upright card and not the reverse. What I'm trying to say is that like it's so straight up. The messages are like so clear. That's why I kind of don't feel like you know, giving you a little more description, because I feel that you are already in the energy and you're understanding what I'm saying. You don't need a lot of explanation. Because of the King of Pentacles in the soul position, you guys already are in the zone. So let's see what's the potential outcome. When I say potential outcome, or the probable outcome, or the way the relationship is going to be heading, it's because either you or your person can behave or take actions based on your logic or on your soul or your emotional standpoints, and it's a general reading, so the outcomes may not resonate with everyone. No one can predict. I don't think anyone can predict the exact outcomes, and especially for me, like I don't like, cards are just a way for me to validate the messages that I'm receiving. I think in the outcome you're gonna get a card that's gonna, the energy that I feel is something that is gonna move towards smoother places. Okay, that's the energy. Let's see what the cards have to show, and the potential outcome of this connection. Five of Wands in reverse. The internal conflict that you guys are feeling, either you or your person, why you're walking away, why you're disappointed, why you feel the tower, why you feel things are crumbling down, it's gonna get resolved, because the Five of Wands is in reverse. And when the Five of Wands is in reverse, the conflict is getting resolved. That's the energy that I was picking on, and the card kind of just validated it, just for you guys to know that that's the way I do readings. The Five of Wands also talks about power struggle. It could be that you and your person kind of have a little bit of turmoil going on right now, but I think for me, for the most of you, it is moving to smoother waters after the conflict, after the turmoil, after this power struggle. Both of you are gonna somewhere gonna agree on a mutual, on a mutually agreeable decision to do whatever it takes for the relationship to grow and prosper. Let's see what the advice for Sagittarius is when it comes to the current equation and relationship scenario. Seven of Swords, tact. Seven of Swords is not a very favorite card of mine. I kind of don't like the card, but because it tells about deception. But here in this spot, what I feel, you gotta deal with this entire situation with a little bit of a tact, and that's what you deep down inside know. That's why you're so relaxed, or your person is so relaxed. They know how to resolve this. I'm just gonna put like a couple of cards to clarify and sum up the entire reading of what this entire situation is cooking on between the two of you. Okay, let's have a look. Nine of Wands reversed. Someone that built the wall around themselves, has realized that it's not serving any purpose. So the walls need to come down for things to get better. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups getting reversed. Either way, it's disappointment. It's dark. Eight of Cups reversed is also kind of backing up a little bit when you put the walls down. Let's see. Three of Pentacles reversed. So someone was behaving a little immature, and from the way I see it, it's just like someone's being like overly critical of the entire situation and being unsupportive. So and the Eight of Cups, it's showing up again. And we know when a card shows up again, it's like a stronger message from the energies that, you know, go back to this card, go back to this card. It's just showing up in reverse. So it's just someone who's like refusing to give up. Like they're putting the walls down, they're refusing to give up because they don't want to walk away, because they want to resolve things. Although there's they've realized that the conflict is futile. Eight of Pentacles. I'm sorry. Eight of Pentacles. It sometimes also shows up when someone's putting in effort, but there's no tangible progress that is seen, and that is the reason why the it's crossing this card. The Eight of Pentacles is crossing the Eight of Cups. When I say crossing card, this card is going to affect that energy. So if someone was cutting corners and not putting in a lot of efforts in the nurturing thing, they got to do it, and they got to do it with a little bit of a tact. So that's your reading for the people who are already in a relationship dynamic. And for the people who are looking at new love, oh, I don't know why there was a little bit of shakiness in my voice. Is it that someone's gonna make you feel weak in your knees? What's the overarching energy for Sagittarians who are seeking new love? Okay. It could be the person who's most on your mind. Tower reversed. So, for some of you, you're feeling the need to recreate something, redevelop something that came crumbling down. And it could be both of you, but in a current new love equation with someone, maybe it's time to rebuild the foundation towards whatever you guys had built so far, or were trying to build, or going towards the new love is going to require you to kind of redevelop and recreate and reconstruct your beliefs and values and stuff like that. So what is the energy around the person how is the person behaving in the 3D? How is the person that's most on your mind choosing to behave and react and act and communicate? Five of Swords. Now when I see the Five of Swords, this reminds me of the Seven of Swords. But it is somewhat deceptive sort of an energy, but I don't know, it's just someone who's just feeling like a lot of defeat. Maybe you guys, the new love equation that you have, that was building when you're like initial talks and conversations, things came crumbling down, and that person is feeling like a little bit of self-defeat, or feeling attacked, or they could be attacking you for what you choose to believe, and that's the reason why you or them has to rebuild your values and beliefs and the foundation of the relationship. It's a little bit of shaky, it's a little bit of rocky right now, but does this person know what it's supposed to do in their inner heart center and their soul? Hangman. The person is just waiting. Your person is just waiting and trying to see things in a new light. Although they are behaving a little absurd and weird and putting you in a cloudy situation that you are reconsidering everything, but deep down inside they know what they got to do. What's the hidden energy around the connection? Is there anything that you or the person around the connection does not know that that's working against you in the connection? Two of Cups reversed. So the message is clear. It takes two to tango. Two people need to come together with equal give and take for things to work. It's feeling a little off right now. Maybe one of you is doing more than the other, and that's the reason why there's a need to kind of build the relationship on a strong foundation. What's the potential outcome for this connection for my Sagittarius? What is the potential outcome? Take a deeper look at things, study things better, and use your own wise judgment. Sometimes let the child play in and see things through a new light and take things from there. Page of Swords is also someone who's a little bit spying. They're like having a closer look at things to analyze and just use your own wise judgment. Let's see what advice comes for the new love connection for y'all. King of Cups. I was just gonna say that be a child, love like a child, fearless and vulnerable. And the King of Cups showed up in the advice. So you know what you got to do. Things could be rocky right now. Just go talk to them. Just tell them they're ready to see things in a new light. Deep down inside, they're ready to do that, but they're not showing it because of fear. Most of the fuck ups that happen in a relationship or in people's interactional social scenario are because of fear. People are like so fearful, so scared all the time. Anyway, that's your reading, Sagittarius. That's your reading. Do share this video with someone who you think might be needing to see this message. That's your reading. All right. Good day, y'all.